Welcome back students. Now we'll study DNA fingerprinting. What is the use of DNA fingerprinting? Okay, is there necessary to study this one? Okay, yes, it is necessary to study this one. DNA fingerprint ಎದಕ್ಕೆ ಸ್ಟಡಿ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅದನ್ನ ಮುಂದೆ ನೋಡೋಣ. ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಯಾರು ಕಂಡುಹಿಡಿದ್ರು, ಪ್ರೊಸೆಸ್ ಹೆಂಗೆ, ಅದಾದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಅಪ್ಲಿಕೇಶನ್ ಹೇಳುವಾಗ ಅದರದ್ದು ಯೂಸಸ್ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಹಿಸ್ಟರಿ, DNA fingerprinting ಹಿಸ್ಟರಿ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಯಾರು ಕಂಡುಹಿಡಿದ್ರು? ಅಲೆಕ್ ಜೆಫ್ರಿ. ಇವರು UK ಆಗಿರ್ತದೆ, ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಯುನೈಟೆಡ್ ಕಿಂಗ್ಡಮ್. ದಿಸ್ ಪರ್ಸನ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ಕಾಲ್ಡ್ ಫಾದರ್ ಆಫ್ DNA fingerprinting. Whereas when you come to ಇಂಡಿಯಾದಲ್ಲಿ ಬಂದ್ರೆ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ VK ಕಶ್ಯಪ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಲಾಲ್ಜಿ ಸಿಂಗ್ ಅಂತ ಇಬ್ರು ಸೈಂಟಿಸ್ಟ್, they have conducted same DNA fingerprinting. They have started in India. Where they have started? They have started in Hyderabad. But Dr. Lalji Singh is called father of Indian DNA fingerprinting. Who is the father of DNA fingerprinting in India? Dr. Lalji Singh. Whereas in the world, if you consider, Jeffrey is a father of DNA fingerprinting technique. Now come to the principle. Okay, you need to understand principle. Okay, as you've seen in a human genome project, okay, we have all human being has 99.9% same codons, same genome, except EXCPT, except 0.1% differs from person to person. In that 0.1%, there is a repetitive cycle. That 0.1 I'll consider junk DNA. That I don't want. I want only 99.9%, whereas 0.1% I don't want. But in DNA fingerprinting, that 0.1% only very much useful to identify person. Correct? Junk is now it is useful. In 0.1% DNA, 0.1% of DNA, now I need to first I assume I have taken the full DNA. Now I need to separate junk and I need to separate the DNA based on the 99.9 and 1%. I'll use a centrifugation density gradient. I'll use it, which is higher it will go and 0.1 be down. See here, density gradient centrifugal DNA. I'll do DNA, bulk will go down and small 0.1 I can separate it. Simple. I'll rotate it. I'll get it the bulk separate and 0.1 it separate using the centrifugal gradient. Okay, this point is finished. Now DNA, this one is called bulk DNA with codes. Then which is not codes, I'll call it as satellite DNA, where base pairs are so many problems in that satellite. Again, satellite I'll divide it into mini and micro. How satellite is divided into mini and micro? 3 conditions based on the nitrogen base pairs. What is that one? A to T, G to C, and repeat. How many times they have repetitive? How many times they are repetitive, and how many times the length of repetitive? Length, repetitive, and the nitrogen base. Based upon these 3, I have divided in mini and micro. Before that one, satellite DNA. Our very much useful for this DNA fingerprinting is satellite DNA, not bulk DNA. We are not interested in bulk DNA. We don't want that. We are very much interested in satellite DNA, in which I have divided the mini and micro based on the repetitive sequence. Just to remember that. And in that one, I have divided again to mini and micro. Mini means it contains 10 to 60 base pairs usually, whereas micro contains 1 to 8 base pairs. ಏನಾಗಿರ್ತದೆ, satellite DNA ಅಲ್ಲಿ mini and micro divide ಮಾಡ್ತೇವೆ. ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ 10 to 60 base pairs mini ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇರ್ತದೆ, whereas in a micro it is 1 to 8 base pairs. Now coming to the point, if I want to take mini I want to take mini DNA part. I want to take it. Then it is contains VNTR, means variable number tandem repeat. How means? Assume I'll give one live example. You have seen red bus means government bus. Karnataka government bus are in red color. Assume 10. If they are in the platforms, all looks red only. Correct? If 10 buses are aligned, I am talking about bus. First bus, second, third, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Assume 8 buses are there. Okay, all are in red color. All are in red color. Okay. See, tandem means how many times they have repeated. I'll say they have repeated 8 times. See here, 8 times they have repeated. That is the tandem. Variable number tandem. How many times that gene is repeated? Assume this bus codes for gene UAG. Next, this bus also code for UAG. Like that, how many times this code is repeated? That is tandem repeated. Short means very short. That one you will use for micro. Short is used for micro. Usually you use for VNTR, variable number tandem. How many times that code is repeated. Next, I have taken my interest is now, see here. First it is whole DNA. I have taken the part of 0.1 DNA. In that one I have taken, this is 100% DNA. This is also 100% DNA. I have taken 0.1% DNA which I am interested. In that one I have taken mini, that is also 0.1%, having repetitive variable number tandem repeat. Now this is my interest to identify. It has a sequence. Assume it has a sequence A, T, C, C, A, T, T. Assume this is a point of interest to identify. Up to here understood? DNA contains DNA, bulk DNA and satellite DNA. Satellite DNA again mini and micro. In mini you can do VNTR, variable number tandem, whereas in micro you can do STR, short tandem repeat. We have taken the VNTR. Now process. Collection of sample. Collection of sample. If you go to the anything, assume collection of sample in a crime scenes. Usually this is very useful in forensic laboratories in order to identify most of crime cases. Nowadays it is nowadays coming to trend in India. Before that it was not there that much, but who used most of this use is European people and US people use this technique in order to solve many cases based upon the DNA fingerprinting only. They have solved, we can say, cold file cases also, which was not solved, but when this technique came, they have solved so many cases. Now coming to the point, there is with examples we'll solve. With the example we'll solve. Assume I know you people are very much interested in murder. I'll take murder only. This is the room. Assume this is the door. Here the body of the person. He is dead. As soon as police or forensic people will visit, they will try to collect the. Assume this is window. This is window. This is a door. They will try to collect the first one is fingerprint. They will try to collect fingerprint on the windows. They have found one here, they have found one here, and they will try to collect blood samples. they will try to collect blood samples. Okay. Next, they will try to collect hair samples. Assume these are the hair fragments. If it is female is raped and murdered, they will try to collect semen. They will try to collect semen. Okay. And saliva of this person. Okay, I have collected this one. Okay, I have collected all. I'll come to laboratory. Now I'll come to, from home I should move to where? This is the home where murder happened. I'll come to laboratory. Assume this is my laboratory. This is lab. FSL lab, they will call it, Forensic Science Lab. Now I have bought the all samples. I will extract the DNA using centrifugal. Okay, centrifugal. You have seen in laboratories, blood wherever they will rotate with a speed of 2000 RPM in order to, in a blood laboratory, they will separate serum and the blood. Like that, I need to separate it. I need to separate that extraction. I need to separate DNA from the blood. Blood again cell to the DNA. So I will separate DNA here. Okay, and I'll put it in a methanol, cold methanol or ethanol, or ethanol. It should be chilled. Okay, then DNA will floats. I'll take spooling method out. That is done. Extraction of DNA, then I have taken out with a spooling method. Now fragmentation of that DNA. Now I'll keep the lab like that. I'll erase the home because we have already collected the samples from the crime scene. Now DNA is out. I want to fragment that DNA. Assume this DNA I got it. I will fragment using REN. REN means restricted endonuclease. It will cut inside. Exo means outside. It is cutting inside. This is DNA. I'll put restricted endonuclease enzyme. It will cut the fragment. Then I'll take small fragment out. Okay, I'll take this fragment out. This is part of VNTR. Remember. Okay. I'll cut the DNA fragment. I have taken this one. Now I have taken this one. I need to do next separation of DNA fragments using gel electro process. I will take that one. I'll erase lab also. Okay. Yeah. See here. I have gel electro process is like this table will be there. Which gel you will use? Agar gel you will use. We'll use agar gel. Okay. Agar like that. Now I'll place all endonuclease. I have so many, see here, in a container I have so many fragmented DNA. I'll place this one on agar gel. This will arrange based on the length and the polarity. I have put cathode and anode like this and it will separate. Now next process is that one. Here only I'll put some alkaline solution. What? Why you are putting alkaline solution? I don't want double stranded DNA. I want single stranded DNA. Okay. Why I want single stranded DNA? Because I am adding radioactive probe for that. Now I will put the alkaline solution. Now double stranded DNA now becomes single stranded. Okay. Denaturation process is called. Denaturation process. Okay, denaturation process. I made it single stranded DNA. It was helix. Helix means double stranded DNA. Okay, up to here understood? Gel electro process, there only I made the single stranded, okay, DNA. Now extraction of DNA fragments. Now this single stranded DNA, assume there are so many single stranded DNA. Okay. Assume I'll 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 single stranded DNA on this plate. What I will do, I will use nylon mesh or the nitrous cellulose membrane. Both are very useful nowadays, especially nylon mesh. It is very much useful to hold the nucleotides or the protein. I will paste a nylon mesh on this one. Just overlap, just to show you. Overlap this one. This is assume nylon mesh or nitrocellulose mesh. What it will do? It will copy from that one. It will copy paste to this mesh in order to stabilize. Whereas in gel electrolysis process is not stabilized. Little shaking is messed up kind of. When you put it on a nylon mesh, it will be stabilized, and all copies now taken into the mesh. Up to here understood? Now my single stranded DNA is in mesh or nylon mesh or nitrogen cellulose membrane. It is in a mesh. Mesh, which color I have drawn? Blue. See, this is in a mesh. All are aligned here. I have drawn 5, right? I draw 5 only. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Next step. Southern blotting technique. I need to explain here. Southern is a scientist name. Southern. It's not southern. Southern. The you should pronounce the. Southern. Not south. Southern blotting technique means this is a scientist name. On that one, he identified this name. This technique Southern used for DNA. Remember. Northern used for Northern. Write it down if you don't know. Northern used for RNA. Okay. Which is used for protein? Which is used for protein? Is it Eastern or Western? Okay. Is it Eastern or Western method to use? It is a Western method. There is no Eastern method. Okay, it's a Western method to probe, Southern probe like that, blotting method. Northern is for RNA, probe for protein, Western blotting technique. What it do? What is that technique? That technique I will explain it here. Transferring the mesh using that one from gel electro process to this one, and in that one tagging radioactive DNA probe. Where, how to tag that DNA? So assume I have told this is a single stranded DNA. If I want complete DNA, I need a complementary, right? Where artificially synthesized DNA probe will get it from the laboratory. For that one, I'll add radioactive probe. Why I need to add radioactive probe for that? In order to illuminate during X-ray. When I take X-ray, that has to be illuminate. Okay? Adu holibeku. Tagging of radio. I'll take, assume again, I'll come to lab. I'll take the one radioactive DNA probe which is synthesized, artificially synthesized. Okay? Available. I'll put the radioactive probe on that one. I'll bring it here. As a complementary. This is radioactive. This is radioactive probe. Now it will complementary. Nucleotides will bind here. Complementary. Okay, all like that only. All complementary nucleotides bind each other. From that we will get a double stranded DNA. Correct? Complementary. Okay? Complementary DNA will call that one. With a radioactive probe on that one. Autoradiography. After this one, binding is happen, I'll take the photographer, X-ray. I'll put this membrane into the X-ray. From there, I'll clearly identify whichever is matching. Okay, assume this is the X-ray film. Assume whichever is matching. Okay, whichever is matching to that probe, it will illuminate dark. Assume this is dark, this is lighter, this is dark, this is lighter, dark. dark, okay, whichever is dark during X-ray film, it shows autoradiograph, that clearly indicates that are matching. Okay, up to here understood? Autoradiography X-rays of that sheet, mesh sheet, when you taken after the nucleus is formed, this one I have to take whichever is darker. I'll explain whichever is darker, that is matching. Now up to here process comes. Next, comparison. Comparison is a process that I'll explain. Comparison is a process I'll explain. I'll erase this also. See here, comparison I'll explain with the example so that you can understand. Assume this is son, here father, mother. This son claims these two are my parents. This son claims these two are my parents. Okay. Now we'll do one thing. I'll write 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll mark it. Now, if son progeny is of both two, then 50% of gene has to be son. So I'll do one thing. Just for your thing, I'll put it like this, arrow mark. I'll put it dot dot. I'll put it something kind of, just for you to understand. Okay, from mother, this all gene. Father, okay, father, I'll try something. Father, okay, and one more. He should contain at least 50%. Means 2 of the father, 2 of the mother, he should contain. I'll do like this. And see here, 50% is matching. This circle and round is matching, and this triangle is matching, and here 2 are matching. So whatever he claims, I am parent of this father and mother are like this male and female are my parents. That is correct. If 50% is matching. In this case, we have filled it. Assume this is 1, 2, 3, 4. Son. Okay, father also. 1, 2, 3, 4. Mother also. 1, 2, 3, 4. Mother, father. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wherever it is matching, it should highlight red. See here, means darker. Because in this, it has to highlight, assume these 2, and it has to highlight here these 2. Means he contains 4 genes, 2 genes from father and 2 genes from mother. So this guy belongs to this male and female. This is the progeny as a son. That dark mark will come into the picture. This is how comparison will do. Okay. This completes the process. Okay. Steps involved in that. Okay. Now application. We'll come to the application part, last part. Application. Identifying the criminal cases, rape and murder. Okay, that you know, I have already told. Wherever the criminal crime scene happens, forensic lab will immediately go there. They will collect blood samples, semen, hair, okay, any other substantial evidence. Okay, they will take it and they will send to the FSL lab, forensic science lab, to analyze and to do the DNA fingerprinting to solve the paternity dispute, as I shown with the example. This son or daughter belongs to whom? That we can solve using that one. And to identify victims of disaster. Assume you have seen Kedarnath, okay, northern part of some flood is coming, okay, ice is melting, then the river is flooding. So in that one, so many lives will be lost, some people will be missing, some animals may be, some live and non-live, like live and dead people will be missing in that one. Okay, assume this is the flood where one person in a flood moved from A place to B place. Okay, I need to identify that person during the disaster, fire, flood, landslides and vehicle accident, even common vehicle accident. Okay, it's sometimes we can't claim, someone will not claim that body, unidentified body. That time what the police people will do, they will store his or her DNA before he is sending to the cremation. During post-mortem, when they send it accidental case, they will store his or her DNA for future. If it is unidentified body is there, they will store it for future. If future someone claims she or he is my son or daughter like that, they will match again DNA of who is claiming to whom you are claiming. If it is matched, then only they can claim whichever the things they want to tell us, they can tell us. If it is not matching, then they are not the true parents. In that kind, it will be used. Change in gene mutation. You can study the gene mutation using DNA fingerprinting, and you can predict diseases also. That is one more thing. You can predict the diseases also. And determination of genetic diversity and the evolutionary biology. These are the raw material for the evolutionary. How it will help? Genetic diversity. Genetic diversity means what? As people generation to generation grows, genetic diversity will change. Because of the genetic diversity, then evolution in the human being and the human races will change. Same thing it happens in animals also. Okay, from this one we can study both. Okay, genetic diversity and evolution. This completes the DNA fingerprinting. Okay, I'll explain in Kannada in short. DNA fingerprint ಅನ್ನೋದನ್ನ ಜೆಫ್ರಿ ಅನ್ನೋರು ಕಂಡುಹಿಡಿತಾರೆ. ಇವರು ಯುಕೆದವರು ಆಗಿರ್ತಾರೆ. ಇಂಡಿಯಾದಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾರು ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ DNA ಫಿಂಗರ್ ಪ್ರಿಂಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾರು ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ ಹೇಳಿ? ಕಶ್ಯಪ್, ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಕಶ್ಯಪ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಲಾಲ್ಜಿ ಸಿಂಗ್ ಅವ್ರು ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಲಾಲ್ಜಿ ಸಿಂಗ್ ಅವ್ರನ್ನ ಇಂಡಿಯನ್ DNA ಫಾದರ್ ಆಫ್ ಇಂಡಿಯನ್ ಫಿಂಗರ್ ಪ್ರಿಂಟಿಂಗ್ ಅಂತ ಕರೀತಾರೆ. ಬೇರೆ ವರ್ಲ್ಡ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಜೆಫ್ರಿನ DNA ಫಿಂಗರ್ ಪ್ರಿಂಟ್ ಫಾದರ್ ಅಂತ ಕರೀತಾರೆ. ಅದಾದ್ಮೇಲೆ ನಮಗೆ DNA ದಲ್ಲಿ ಎರಡು ಭಾಗ ಇರ್ತದೆ. ಒಂದು ಬಲ್ಕ್ ಭಾಗ ಇರ್ತದೆ, ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಸೆಟಲೈಟ್. ಯಾವಾಗ ಸೆಂಟ್ರಿಫಿಕಲ್ ಇದು ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ ಗ್ರೇಡಿಯಂಟ್ ಎರಡು ಭಾಗ ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ. ಬಲ್ಕ್ ಇಸ್ ಕೋಡಿಂಗ್, ಸೆಟಲೈಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಎ ನಾನ್ ಕೋಡಿಂಗ್ ಅರ್ಜೆಂಟ್. ಇನ್ ಸೆಟಲೈಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಎರಡು ಭಾಗ, ಒಂದು ಮೈಕ್ರೋ ಒಂದು ಮಿನಿ. ಓಕೆ, ಮೈಕ್ರೋಗೆ ನಾವು ಮಿನಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ VNTR ಅಂದ್ರೆ ವೇರಿಯಬಲ್ ನಂಬರ್ ಆಫ್ ರಿಪೀಟೆಡ್ ಸೀಕ್ವೆನ್ಸ್ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಇರ್ತದೆ, ವೇರಾಸ್ ಮೈಕ್ರೋದಲ್ಲಿ ಕಡಿಮೆ ಇರ್ತದೆ. ಅದಾದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಅದಷ್ಟು ಪ್ರೋಸೆಸ್ ಹೇಗಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಈಗ ಅಪ್ಲಿಕೇಶನ್ ಸ್ಟೆಪ್ಸ್ ಬರೋದಾದ್ರೆ, ಫಸ್ಟ್ ನನಗೆ ಬೇಕಾದಂತ ಡಿಸೈರ್ಡ್ DNA ನ ಸಪರೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ, ಬ್ಲಡ್ ಸೆಲ್ಸ್ ಅಥವಾ ಟಿಶ್ಯೂಸ್ ಏನಾದ್ರು ಸಪರೇಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂತೇನೆ. DNA ಹೇಗೆ ಸಪರೇಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂತೇನೆ, ಸಪರೇಟ್ ಸ್ಪೂಲಿಂಗ್ ಮೆಥಡ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಗೊತ್ತು ನಿಮ್ಗೆ. ಅದಾದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಜೆಲ್ ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರೋ ಪ್ರೊಸೆಸ್ ಇಂದ ಅದಾದ್ಮೇಲೆ DNA ತಗೊಂಡ್ಮೇಲೆ ನಾನು ಸೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು. ಸೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಹೆಂಗ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೇನೆ? RNA ರಿಸ್ಟ್ರಿಕ್ಷನ್ ಎಂಡೋನ್ಯೂಕ್ಲಿಯಸ್ ಮುಖಾಂತರ ಫ್ರಾಗ್ಮೆಂಟೇಶನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾನೆ. ಫ್ರಾಗ್ಮೆಂಟೇಶನ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾನೆ? ಜೆಲ್ ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರೋ ಪ್ರೊಸೆಸ್ ಅಗಾರ್ ಜೆಲ್ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಆ ಪ್ಲೇಟ್ ಮೇಲೆ ಇಡ್ತಾನೆ. ಅವಾಗ ಲೆಂತ್ ವೈಸ್ ಅದು ಪೊಲಾರಿಟಿ ವೈಸ್ ಮೂವ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಅವಾಗ್ಲೇ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾನೆ? ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಅಲ್ಕ್ಲೈನ್ ಸೊಲ್ಯೂಷನ್ ಒಂದು ಹಾಕ್ತಾನೆ. ಅಲ್ಕ್ಲೈನ್ ಸೊಲ್ಯೂಷನ್ ಹಾಕಿದಾಗ ಎಣ್ಣೆ ವೈಸ್ ಹಾಕಿದಾಗ ಅದೇನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಡಬಲ್ ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡರ್ಡ್ DNA ಸಿಂಗಲ್ ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡರ್ಡ್ DNA ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ನನಗೆ ಎದಕ್ಕೆ ಸಿಂಗಲ್ ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡರ್ಡ್ DNA ಬೇಕು? ಎದಕ್ಕಂದ್ರೆ ನಾನು ಕಾಂಪ್ಲಿಮೆಂಟರಿ ರೇಡಿಯೋ ಪ್ರೋಬ್ ಹಾಕಬೇಕು. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ನನಗೆ ಸಿಂಗಲ್ ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡರ್ಡ್ DNA ಬೇಕು. ಸಿಂಗಲ್ ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡರ್ಡ್ DNA ತಗೊಂಡಾದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಅದನ್ನ ನಾನು ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೇನೆ? ಅದು ಸ್ಟೇಬಲ್ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತಲ್ಲ ಜೆಲ್ ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರೋ ಪ್ರೊಸೆಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ, ನಾನೇನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೇನೆ? ಲೈಲಾನ್ ಮೆಶ್ ಅವ್ರ ನೈಟ್ರೋಜನ್ ಸೆಲ್ಯುಲೋಸ್ ಮೆಶ್ ಜೊತೆ ಅದನ್ನ ಅಂಟಿಸ್ತೇನೆ. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಅಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಅಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ಫರ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂತಾನೆ. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಏನಂತಾರೆ? ಇವರು ಸದರ್ನ್ ಬ್ಲಾಟಿಂಗ್ ಅಂತ ಕರೀತಾರೆ. ಸದರ್ನ್ ಬ್ಲಾಟಿಂಗ್ DNAಗೆ, ಓಕೆ, ನಾರ್ದರ್ನ್ ಬ್ಲಾಟಿಂಗು RNAಗೆ, ವೇರಾಸ್ ವೆಸ್ಟರ್ನ್ ಬ್ಲಾಟಿಂಗು ಪ್ರೋಟೀನ್ಗೆ, ಈಸ್ಟರ್ನ್ ಬ್ಲಾಟಿಂಗ್ ಇರೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಬಂದ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ? ನಾನೇನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೇನೆ? ಲ್ಯಾಬ್ರೋಟರಿಯಿಂದ ಒಂದು DNA ಆರ್ಟಿಫಿಷಿಯಲ್ DNA ನ್ಯೂಕ್ಲಿಯೋಟೈಡ್ಸ್ ಇದನ್ನ ತಗೊಂಡು ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ರೇಡಿಯೋ ಮೆಟೀರಿಯಲ್ ಆಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೇನೆ. ಅದನ್ನ ತಗೊಂಡ್ಬಂದು ನಾನು ಮೆಶ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇರುವಂತ DNA ಜೊತೆ ಬಿಡ್ತೇನೆ. ಅದು ಏನ್ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ? ಇದು ರೇಡಿಯೋ ಆಕ್ಟಿವ್ ಅನ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ, ಇದು ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ ಸಿಂಗಲ್ ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡರ್ಡ್, ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಇದು ಕಾಂಪ್ಲಿಮೆಂಟರಿ ಆಗಿ ನ್ಯೂಕ್ಲಿಯೋಟೈಡ್ ಬಾಂಡ್ ಆಗಿ ಒಂದು ಬಾಂಡ್ ಆಗಿ DNA ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಇದನ್ನೇನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೇನೆ ನಾನು, ಆ ಫಿಲ್ಮ್ ತಗೊಂಡೋಗಿ ಎಕ್ಸ್ರೇಗೆ ಎಕ್ಸ್ರೇ ಇದನ್ನ ಎಕ್ಸ್ರೇ ತಗೊಂತಾನೆ. ಎಕ್ಸ್ರೇ ತಗೊಂಡೋಗಿ ಎಲ್ಲೆಲ್ಲಿ ಕಾಂಪ್ಲಿಮೆಂಟರಿ ಮ್ಯಾಚ್ ಆಗಿರ್ತದೋ ಅಲ್ಲೆಲ್ಲಿ ಡಾರ್ಕ್ ಬರ್ತದೆ ಎಕ್ಸ್ರೇ ಅಲ್ಲಿ, ಅವಾಗ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ನನಗೆ ಔಟ್ಪುಟ್ ಆಯ್ತು. ಸೇಮ್ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಪರ್ಸನ್ ಹಾಗೆ ತಗೊಂಡ್ರೆ ಸೇಮ್ ರೀಸನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಡಾರ್ಕ್ ಬಂದ್ರೆ ಹಿ ಈಸ್ ಮ್ಯಾಚಿಂಗ್, ಹಿ ಈಸ್ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ಅವನ ರಿಲೇಷನ್ ಅಥವಾ ಐದರ್ ಇಟ್ ಶುಡ್ ಬಿ ಫಾದರ್ ಆರ್ ಮದರ್ ಹಾಗೆ ಕಂಡುಹಿಡಿಯೋದು. ಅದು ಕಂಪ್ಯಾರಿಸನ್ ಪ್ರೊಸೆಸ್. ಅಪ್ಲಿಕೇಶನ್ ಹೇಳಿದೆ, ಕ್ರಿಮಿನಲ್ ಕೇಸಸ್ ಸಾಲ್ವ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಅಥವಾ ಡಿಸಾಸ್ಟರ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವ್ದೋ ಮಗು ಅಥವಾ ಹೆಣ್ಮಗು ಅಥವಾ ಗಂಡು ಮಗು ಕಳ್ಕೊಂಡು ಹೋದಾಗ ಅದನ್ನ ಮರಳಿ ತಮ್ಮ ಪೇರೆಂಟ್ಸಿಗೆ ತಂದು ಕೊಡೋದು. ಅದಾಗ ತಂದು ಕೊಡ್ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಫಾಲ್ಸ್ ಕ್ಲೇಮ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿರ್ತಾರೆ, ಇವ್ ನನ್ನ ಮಗ ಮಗಳು ಅಂತೇಳಿ. ಅಥವಾ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಮೋನೋಜೆನೆಟಿಕ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಟ್ವಿನ್ಸ್ ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಉಳಿಕಿದ್ರಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ಕಂಡುಹಿಡಿಯಬಹುದು ಈಸಿಯಾಗಿ. ಹೇಗೆ ಕಂಡುಹಿಡಿಬಹುದು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನೀವು ಆ ಮಗುನ್ ಕರ್ಕೊಂಡ್ ಬಂದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಪೇರೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಕ್ಲೇಮ್ ಮಾಡುವಾಗ ಇಬ್ಬರದು DNA ಮ್ಯಾಚ್ ಆದ್ರೆ ಆ ಮಗುನ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಒದಗಿಸಬಹುದು. ಹಾಗೆ ವಿಕ್ಟಿಮ್ಸ್ ಡಿಸಾಸ್ಟರ್ ಆಯ್ತು, ಜೀನ್ ಮ್ಯೂಟೇಷನ್ ಆಫ್ ಜೀನ್ ಹೇಗೆ ಮ್ಯೂಟೇಷನ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಅದನ್ನ ಸ್ಟಡಿ ಮಾಡ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ, ಮತ್ತೆ ಡಿಸೀಸ್ ನ ಸ್ಟಡಿ ಮಾಡ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಯೂಸ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಮತ್ತೆ ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಬಂದ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಜೆನೆಟಿಕ್ ಡೈವರ್ಸಿಟಿ ಅಂಡ್ ಎವಲ್ಯೂಷನರಿ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಜೆನೆಟಿಕ್ ಡೈವರ್ಸ್ ಹೇಗೆ ನಾವು ಡೆಕೆಡ್ ಟು ಡೆಕೆಡ್, ಜನರೇಷನ್ ಟು ಜನರೇಷನ್ ಚೇಂಜ್ ಆದಾಗ ನಮ್ಮಲ್ಲಿ ಜೆನೆಟಿಕ್ ಮಾಡಿಫಿಕೇಶನ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಒಂದೇ ರೀತಿ ಇರುತ್ತದೆ, ಸ್ಲೋ ಆಗಿ ಜನರೇಷನ್ ಚೇಂಜ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಹಾಗೆ ನಮ್ಮಲ್ಲಿ ಆ ಜೆನೆಟಿಕ್ ಮಾಡಿಫಿಕೇಶನ್ ಆರ್ ಮ್ಯೂಟೇಷನ್ ನೋಡ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ. ಅದೇನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ರಾ ಮೆಟೀರಿಯಲ್ ಫಾರ್ ದಿ ಎವಲ್ಯೂಷನ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. Okay, this completes the DNA fingerprinting technique. I hope you have understood completely. Thank you.